What's up, everybody? Bootsy Greenwood here, and I want to help you live your purpose. So if you're interested in living your purpose, truly implementing it into the world, click the link below for a discovery call. We can chat real quick and see if we're a good fit. And today I want to talk about some psychological triggers that people use to manipulate and coerce you into buying their products. I don't know about you, but I've personally been kind of irritated that everyone I talk to seems to have the answer to my question, which equals spending more money with them. And they also seem to have a bomb-proof strategy, which is only the strategy that they use. So there's nothing really customizable there. And it's just like, here, spend more money and do what we do, and then you'll be successful without really any skin in the game on their part. That's not something that I think is useful, valuable, or helpful in any way. And I actually really like working with people and creative problem solving. That's why I spent so much time as a TV producer in the prank business, you know? If they needed a Jamaican lady by 3 o'clock, well, I had to find a Jamaican lady for a specific scene by 3 o'clock. So, you know, that's the fun part. The fun part is customizing and tweaking and figuring out problems that need to be solved in real time, not just giving some homogeneous, generic worksheet away so that you can follow along these specific instructions, which include, but are not always limited to, these 7 psychological triggers. Number 1, avoiding pain. If you don't take my program, well, you're going to live the rest of your life in misery. And you don't want that, do you? No, of course you don't. You don't want that. You want to have a meaningful and fulfilling life, don't you? The pursuit of pleasure. And of course you do. Like, who wouldn't want to have those things? It's kind of like saying, I'm an anti-fascist. Well, I should hope so. That would otherwise make you pro-fascist, right? Nobody wants fascism. Think about it. All right. The power of new. The power of new. This is new. My new program just launched today, and I'm really excited to tell you all about it. The need to know why. Here's why you need what I have to offer, because only what I have to offer can solve your problem, because I went through this, I went through that, I had a lot of trouble, I had a lot of pain points around this particular thing, so I have the solution because I've actually experienced these things. Social proof. This is where you see a bunch of testimonials. So-and-so said such and such about this program. So-and-so did this and that once they started meditating. So-and-so did this and that and the other thing once they did what I have to offer. And then they joined my community and things really went off the hook there. You know, we could all speak the same language. And that was a huge thing, the desire to belong, okay? And the last but not least, and let's not forget about this, but FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is another really powerful strategy. Because why? Because it creates a sense of like lack, right? It creates a sense of, oh my God, if I don't do this now, then, you know, I'm going to waste a lot of time. And actually can be true for sure, but using it as a manipulative psychological tool on someone is not cool. So next time you go to somebody's landing page and they've got a bunch of testimonials and they've got their long story about all the things that they went through, understand that they are literally going straight from this playbook, right? They may or may not care about you. They may or may not be able to actually solve your problem. They may just hide behind a series of videos. They may not offer any interaction at all. They may not offer any community or like a Facebook group. You can go into a Facebook group and like, cool, I'm in a Facebook group now. Now what do I do, right? So, you know, the social proof, always those testimonials. I have avoided those a lot. I have some actual results that I share, and that's I'm starting to implement these types of things just to kind of because everyone else has done this, right? Like they've kind of, some of these email marketers have basically just completely ruined the industry by lying to people and exploiting these particular triggers. Now, these can be really helpful to understand what people need, but they can also be used like a villain who's just trying to steal money from people. So I just wanted to go ahead and share these things. I want to let you guys know that I personally have done a lot of different things in business. I'm going to start offering some consultations depending on where you're at your business. I can put a link for that as well in the description. You know, a 30-minute call overview with, you know, looking at exactly how you're doing what you're doing. There are multiple strategies, not just one. There are ways to market and communicate with people that don't take advantage of them, right? Like there's ways to make money that are scrupulous. You know, you don't have to believe that everyone who's in marketing is lying to you. I know a lot of them will and are, but it doesn't have to be that way. I want to basically think about a way that's more intuitive, right? We don't need these bloated, overloaded systems where you get 6 pre-written emails. That maybe worked in 2004, but now people know that that's a pre-written script and you're going to get the next drip and the next drip and the next drip. Okay? And I'm not saying those strategies can't work. They absolutely can. But you know what's really powerful? Reaching out to someone who's right next to you. Like we may go and make all these videos and we create a podcast and we get branding and we get a funnel and we get an email list and we order MailChimp and all of this. I don't even use an email autoresponder personally. You know what I mean? But we build all this infrastructure and spend all this money. And you know what? We haven't even gotten our first client yet. In reality, the person that maybe really needs your help is right beside you. You may only need 1 or 2 or 3 people to help you get your thing moving, get some momentum in the right direction. And then that becomes a referral, and that becomes a referral, and on and on and on. And you don't need a website. You don't need an autoresponder. You don't need a lot of the things that a lot of these companies are going to try and sell you on so that they can make more money for themselves, but they're not really worried about your bottom line, right? Like people tend to be really, really generous with your money, don't they? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. Since we're at the place that we are, I feel like it's time to kind of get some things going. I'm thinking, you know, it's Armageddon staffing agency time, and it's apocalypse right now. The veil's being lifted. We're all learning. We're all seeing behind the BS. And so I just wanted to be really transparent with you and let you know that these are the 7 psychological triggers that gurus use to pimp you out and take your money. Just beware. Buyer beware. That's it. Not trying to vilify anybody here, but I think it's more than fair to understand where people are coming from and what their motivations are. And I think we can see through that, right? Like become more intuitive and understand that the people that we really need to serve are very often right there. And they've been there the whole time as we're creating a YouTube channel and a podcast and an autoresponder and all this. There was a dude right here who just needed some help and practical guidance. Anyway, simplify, profit first, and yeah, bless you. Much love and gratitude and appreciation. Thanks for watching this video. If it was helpful at all, if you could share it, and just, if you want to get with me, hit the link in the description, and we can set up a chat. I would love to connect with you. Peace out. See you next time.